Welcome to All Choice Legends and Tales. Today, let's talk about the depths of the ocean. The Earth's surface is covered by 70% ocean, and 96% of the Earth's water is seawater, making our planet essentially a water world. However, human understanding of the ocean is very limited, reportedly less than 5%, which is similar to our understanding of the universe. Today, we will take a deep dive into this mysterious ocean. Do you know how deep the average ocean is? It's 3,680 meters deep, which is about the height of Mount Pumahu. In comparison, the average land elevation on Earth is only 860 meters, so the ocean is not only deeper, but also much more extensive than the land. The deepest part of the ocean is the Mariana Trench, which reaches more than 11,000 meters deep, deeper than Mount Everest. If you were to measure from the summit of Mount Everest to the deepest point of the Mariana Trench, there would be a difference of 20,000 meters. Now, let's begin our descent. First, to 3 meters, which is a typical swimming depth for people. Continuing to 20 to 30 meters, this is the main growth area for coral reefs and aquatic plants. Descending further to 40 meters, this is the limit for recreational diving. Beyond this depth, people start to feel joint pain and dizziness, similar to symptoms of altitude sickness. The world's deepest swimming pool, Deep Dive Dubai, is located in Dubai with a depth of 60.02 meters. It opened in July 2021 and is certified by Guinness World Records as the deepest diving pool. Continuing down to 70 meters, people start to experience hallucinations. And this is also the depth where the world's largest fish, the whale shark, usually resides. Descending to 100 meters, this is the limit for professional diving, where the giant Pacific octopus, which can grow up to 6 meters and change color like a chameleon, lives. At 130 meters, the world's deepest underwater wedding was held in 2014, involving professional divers from Japan and the US in Thailand. Even the priest participated in the dive. At 200 meters, we enter the deep sea zone, where sunlight is insufficient for photosynthesis, so there are no green plants. Here lives a large fish called the yellowtail amberjack, considered the sea dragon king. Freediving is an extreme sport, where one holds their breath and dives as deep as possible. The current world record is 214 meters, set by Austrian Herbert Nitsch in 2007. At 300 meters, the habitat of the giant spider crab, which can have legs up to 4 meters long, is found. The deepest recorded dive by humans with equipment is 332 meters, achieved by Egyptian Ahmed Gabor in 2014. He spent 15 minutes descending to this depth, but took 13.5 hours to ascend due to the high-pressure gases in the blood, which must be released slowly to avoid oxygen toxicity or other fatal dangers. Most submarines operate between 300 and 500 meters. Continuing to 500 meters, we enter the realm of animals. At this depth, the blue whale, the largest animal in the world, has a diving limit of 500 meters. A sculpture of the blue whale at Ueno Zoo shows its enormous size. Not only is the blue whale massive, but its call is also incredibly loud at 188 decibels, louder than a jet engine, and can travel 1,600 kilometers to summon distant whale pods. Apart from blue whales, emperor penguins, the largest penguin species, also live here. They can easily dive to depths over 500 meters and swim at this depth for up to 10 minutes, making them the most pressure-resistant birds. Descending to 600 meters, we find the giant sea spider, which has a transparent head and eyes facing upward, seeing only the world above. The giant sea spider is very fragile and will explode if brought to the surface due to pressure changes. Descending to 700 meters, we reach the habitat of European eels. Although they are often seen in rivers, they actually spend half their lives in the ocean and return to freshwater rivers to spawn. At 900 meters, we enter the realm of the giant squid, which can grow up to several meters long, with eyes as wide as its head. Although these squids are not rare, They live in the deep sea and are rarely seen. Continuing to 1,000 meters, we enter the mesopelagic zone, where complete darkness and significantly reduced biodiversity prevail. At 1,300 meters, we find the world's largest sea turtle, the leatherback turtle. Its shell is soft, and it returns to the beach to lay eggs before going back to the deep sea. At this depth, we also find the goblin shark, which has a protruding jaw and teeth that snap out like alien appendages to capture prey before retracting. Descending to 1,700 meters, we encounter the southern elephant seal, the largest seal species, weighing up to 5 tons and nearly 7 meters long. Continuing to 2,000 meters, we reach the habitat of the black dragonfish, which has black, sharp teeth and bioluminescent organs to attract prey. At 3,000 meters, we enter the deep sea zone where temperatures drop to 1 to 2 degrees Celsius and water pressure exceeds 300 atmospheres, with very little light and rare fish. The sperm whale is the king of this depth, diving 3,000 meters to feed on giant squid. Sperm whales can hold their breath for an hour while diving to this depth. Analysis of their stomach contents reveals they consume about 5 million giant squid annually. The undigestible squid beaks are known as stomach stones and have been used historically as fragrant materials in royal perfumes. Continuing to 3,800 meters, we reach the site of the Titanic wreck. The Titanic sank to this depth in 1912 and remains a submerged cultural heritage site, prohibited from being salvaged. Despite this, director James Cameron has visited multiple times to explore the deep-sea secrets. At 4,000 meters, we find a deep-sea fish called the lanternfish with very long teeth. Due to scarce food, it will not let go once it bites its prey. At 6,000 meters, we enter the hadal zone. Currently, the submarines capable of manned deep-sea dives to 10,000 meters are the American limiting factor and the Chinese Fenduji. In April 2017, a Chinese deep-sea exploration team discovered a white fish at 8,178 meters, and in August of the same year, a Japanese team found the same fish at the same depth. This fish was named the Mariana snailfish, but it is still unknown whether it can swim to greater depths. Descending to 10,660 meters, we find a massive single-cell protozoan that is 20 centimeters long. Despite being just one cell, this primitive organism might resemble single-celled life forms from billions of years ago. Finally, we reach the deepest part of the ocean, the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, at 11,034 meters. In the 1950s, sonar and bomb wave measurements determined this depth. To date, only 4 people have reached this depth. In 1960, US Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh and Swiss engineer Jacques Piccard descended to 10,916 meters, spending 5 hours there before returning due to a cracked viewport. In 2012, director James Cameron, with funding from National Geographic and Rolex, descended to this depth and spent over 2 hours at the bottom, discovering 3-centimeter long shrimp. In 2019, American explorer Victor Vescovo made 2 dives to 10,928 meters in April and May. He reported seeing only a pile of plastic trash bags on the ocean floor. To date, fewer people have explored the Challenger Deep than have walked on the moon. Exploring the deepest parts of the ocean not only helps us understand the limits of biological survival, but also provides clues for the study of extraterrestrial life. While it is known that life can survive without light, water remains an essential resource for life. With 94% of Earth's life being aquatic and terrestrial life relatively rare, exploring the deep ocean may reveal more about the mysterious relationship between life and water. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to ALLCHOICE Legends and Tales. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories to life. See you in the next episode.